Have you ever wondered why some people choose to cheat, even knowing the risks involved? Whether at work, in relationships, or even in simple daily interactions, dishonest behavior might seem like a quick solution, but what are its true roots? In this video, we will explore what leads someone to cut corners and lie, understanding the internal factors that influence these decisions. By understanding these motivations, you can avoid falling into the trap of self-deception and make more conscious decisions that benefit both yourself and those around you. Let's start this journey of discovery now. Before diving into the psychological causes of cheating, it's important to understand what this behavior really means. Cheating can be defined as the act of deceiving or distorting the truth to gain an unfair advantage. This can happen in various areas of life: in a romantic relationship, lying to a partner; in the workplace, manipulating results to stand out; or even in small everyday acts like cheating on a test or lying about something trivial. Dishonest behavior is often seen as a shortcut to success, where the person seeks to achieve their goals quickly and effortlessly. However, this practice has consequences, not only for others but also for the one who cheats. In the short term, it may seem that the benefit was obtained without significant losses. However, in the long term, the effects are quite different. Think about the last time you encountered a situation where cutting corners seemed like the easiest solution. Perhaps it was a task you weren't sure you could finish on time, or a promise you couldn't keep. These small slips may seem harmless, but they shape how we see ourselves and how others see us. Cheating, at its core, goes beyond the simple act of deception. It reveals insecurities, pressures, and fears that are often deeply rooted in our psychology. Now that we understand what cheating is and its manifestations, let's explore the psychological factors that drive it. Several elements can lead a person to choose the dishonest path, and often these motivations are interconnected with insecurities and external pressures. Insecurity is one of the main drivers of this behavior. Many people feel they are not good enough, or that they won't be able to reach their goals honestly. This sense of inadequacy can lead them to cheat as a way to compensate for their perceived failures. Imagine a student who, instead of studying, decides to cheat on an exam. For them, cheating is a means to ensure a result they believe is unattainable through effort. This insecurity can manifest in various areas of life, leading to decisions that not only harm one's own integrity, but also that of others. Another significant factor is social pressure. The expectations of friends, family, and society as a whole can create an environment where cheating seems like the only way out. When someone is surrounded by peers who value results over ethics, the temptation to engage in such behavior becomes stronger. For example, a professional who observes colleagues cheating to gain a promotion may feel that if they don't do the same, they will fall behind. This pressure is not only external, it is often internalized and transforms into a vicious cycle that perpetuates dishonest behavior. The pursuit of quick recognition also plays a crucial role. We live in a culture that often glorifies immediate success, making people feel they need quick results to be valued. This mindset can lead to hasty decisions, where cheating is seen as a shortcut to social or professional approval. Instead of cultivating patience and perseverance, many opt for quick and dishonest solutions. Finally, it's essential to remember that these factors are present in everyone's life, even if subtly. Recognizing the influence of insecurities, social pressures, and the quest for recognition can help us understand why dishonest behavior is so common. The first step to changing this cycle begins with awareness and reflection on our own motivations and decisions. Once we identify the factors that lead someone to cheat, it is crucial to understand the concept of self-deception and its role in this behavior. Self-deception is our ability to delude ourselves by distorting reality so that our actions seem justifiable. In the context of cheating, this manifests in various ways. One of the most common forms of self-deception is the illusion of control. Many people who cheat believe they are indeed in control of the situation. They may think they have the ability to manipulate circumstances for their own ends without considering the consequences this may have. This belief becomes a defense mechanism, allowing the person to continue with their dishonest actions without a heavy weight on their conscience. For example, a salesperson who inflates sales numbers may convince themselves that they are just helping the company perform well, ignoring the negative impact their lie can cause. Another facet of self-deception is rational justification. Often, people create narratives to explain their dishonest behaviors, transforming cheating into something that seems acceptable. A student might think, everyone does this, so I'm not the one who's wrong. This rationalization diminishes guilt and the emotional weight of the act, allowing the person to feel more comfortable with their choices. This distortion of reality is so common that it becomes almost automatic, making it difficult to identify and correct the behavior. It's important to remember that self-deception is not just about deceiving others, but above all, about deceiving oneself. The justifications and illusions we create for ourselves can lead to a cycle of dishonest behavior that perpetuates, causing the person to not only lose the trust of others, but also their own. Ask yourself, have you ever tried to convince yourself that something wrong you did wasn't that bad? This reflection is essential for beginning to dismantle the beliefs that lead us to cheat. While cheating may offer a temporary sense of relief or success, the side effects are often lasting and profound. One of the most common feelings that arise after cheating is guilt. Even if the person manages to hide their dishonesty for a time, their conscience often manifests in the form of emotional discomfort. This guilt can become a heavy burden, eroding self-esteem and self-confidence. The feeling of having deceived someone, even on a small scale, can lead to a cycle of self-reproach where the person feels increasingly distant from their values and principles. Shame is another powerful emotional consequence. When the truth comes to light, or even when a person merely considers the possibility of being discovered, shame can become paralyzing. This emotion can affect not only a person's self-image, but also their social interactions. The fear of judgment and rejection can lead to isolation, harming relationships and creating a vicious cycle of distrust. Moreover, cheating can cause a distortion of self-image. When someone engages in dishonest behavior, they begin to see themselves through a negative lens. This distortion can affect how the person relates to others and even how they perceive themselves in terms of competence and personal worth. By becoming prisoners of their actions, many end up lost in a cycle of denial and despair. Therefore, understanding the emotional and psychological consequences of cheating is crucial for breaking this cycle. Recognizing how these feelings manifest can be the first step toward restoring personal integrity and trust in relationships. Now that we have analyzed the emotional and psychological consequences of cheating, it is time to discuss effective strategies to avoid it. Recognizing the temptation to act dishonestly is the first step, but having tools and methods to resist that impulse is essential for cultivating a more authentic and integral life. Self-assessment and reflection. The first step to avoiding cheating is to conduct an honest self-assessment. Ask yourself what leads you to consider acting dishonestly. What insecurities or pressures are influencing your decisions? Keeping a journal can be a powerful tool for recording your thoughts and feelings, allowing you to reflect on your behaviors and better understand your motivations. Setting realistic goals. Often cheating is driven by the pressure to achieve unattainable goals. By setting realistic and achievable objectives, you reduce the temptation to cut corners. Break your goals into smaller steps, celebrating small accomplishments along the way. This not only helps maintain motivation, but also reduces the anxiety that can lead to dishonest behaviors. Building a support system. Having people around you who support honesty and integrity is crucial. Share your goals and challenges with friends or family who can offer encouragement and accountability. Having an accountability group can be a strong deterrent to dishonest behaviors, as you will feel more motivated to act ethically when you know others are monitoring your progress. Developing empathy. Cultivating empathy is a powerful tool for avoiding cheating. By putting yourself in others' shoes and considering how your actions affect them, you can develop a deeper sense of responsibility. Practice active listening and try to understand other perspectives, which can help you resist the temptation to act dishonestly. Practicing transparency. Lastly, being transparent about your intentions and actions can help avoid cheating. This means being honest, not only with others, but also with yourself. Share your struggles and weaknesses confidently, creating an environment where honesty is valued and celebrated. This practice not only improves your relationships, but also solidifies your own integrity. These strategies can not only help you avoid cheating, but also build a more authentic and fulfilling life. By committing to honesty, you are investing in a future where your achievements are based on merit and integrity. As we navigate the complexities of cheating and its consequences, it is essential to approach self-compassion as a vital tool in overcoming this behavior. Often, after committing an act of dishonesty, people sink into feelings of guilt and shame, which can lead to a vicious cycle of self-deception and dishonesty. Self-compassion, on the other hand, offers a way to break this cycle. The practice of self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend in a similar situation. Instead of harshly criticizing yourself for cheating, recognize that everyone makes mistakes and that this is part of the human condition. This approach not only helps alleviate the emotional burden that comes with guilt, but also creates space for reflection and learning. When you are kind to yourself, it becomes easier to assess your actions objectively. Instead of focusing solely on the mistake, you can consider the reasons behind it and thus develop a plan to avoid repeating it in the future. Self-compassion allows you to see the mistake as an opportunity for growth rather than an unacceptable failure. Furthermore, cultivating self-compassion can increase your resilience. By dealing with dishonesty in a gentle and understanding manner, you become less likely to feel discouraged or give up on your goals. This practice transforms how you handle your challenges, fostering a sense of acceptance and self-affirmation that is crucial for recovery and personal development. Therefore, integrating self-compassion into your life can be one of the most significant steps in overcoming cheating and building a solid foundation of honesty and integrity.